tip number 55, acting trainers. So we also have Michael Sasente. Now, Michael Sasente is a great friend and a massively good fun character. Any of you guys that have trained with him, you'll know that he's hilarious. Excuse me. And Meisner training, or Sanford Meisner, is a 2-year course. It's very method, and it's very much around truth, working the truth muscle. When I first came to New Zealand, I wanted to check out the other acting teachers, and he'd been here before me, and I wanted to see what he does. And so I went along to some classes. I wasn't able to stay in the course that I was in because I got acting work, so I missed too much, which was unfortunate. Because really what I was trying to do was experience these techniques that just weren't taught when I was training. The good thing about Meisner is it's very much about your point of view and actually really connecting with the truth. So it's exciting to keep everything really truthful, really fresh, really in the moment. He's taught some of our great actors here, some well-known actors here. I know he always talks about Anthony Starr and Carlo Ban. They're really successful, and they've done his workshop. The thing about his workshop, I think, is that it's 2 years long. I think it's 2 hours a week, 2 years. And so you can feel what I'm doing. I'm training for 2 years. As good as it is, I heard great things and people have said wonderful things about it. Don't underestimate that you also need the other cogs of the wheel, okay? I'm sure he would agree with me here. Don't abandon your voice. Don't think that it's everything. There was a casting director who used my studio in Ponsonby one day, and there was an actress who'd only trained in one method, and she was auditioning, and she stopped in the middle of the audition and said, "Oh my God, I can't do it. I can't feel it. I can't feel it. You're not giving me anything," to the reader. And that is just a big no-no. You have to be able to be completely connected and emotionally real and there in the moment and acting as if your reader is really excellent, because all the director's going to see is your take. They're not going to see the reader. So you have to use your imagination to create the technical performance, which is good. So what I'm saying is, even though it's a long course, don't get wrapped up in, and I highly recommend it, but don't get wrapped up in it is the only way. There are other techniques that are also going to give you more strings to your bow. An actor has to have a toolkit. Oh, I've got Seth Barish there, I'll use that here, I'll use a bit of Meisner here. What's actually going to work? What works for you? Thank you.